Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas or Christmas Day. This is I, your favorite Asian nerd lord. I hope everyone has a good Christmas. I have. I was gone for about 2 days, and I have 3 days off this week again. I was spending my first Christmas with my family after 5 years of not being with them. It was very memorable, and I receive a lot of Christmas presents. Clothes is fine with me because I need new clothes, and I got new shoes for work, and my sibling, I'm sorry, gave me a new wallet. I love Dragon Ball Z. I still love my Book of Boba Fett wallet, but it was falling apart, so I needed a new wallet. Perhaps a different maybe a different Boba Fett wallet or Mandalorian related. Anyway, for today's Transformer review, I present to you the Studio Series 86 Deluxe class, Ratchet, and Ironhide. And they're both I guess in the 1970s bayonet van or Japanese van. The major difference is the colors, and this is a bayonet ambulance. Oh, thank you. Uh, it's a white bayonet ambulance, and this is a normal red bayonet van. And then pretty much it takes back the original 1984 Transformers cartoon, which Hasbro, marked the spot creating these. Oh my, I don't know how many years we went through, how many Ironhides and Ratchets or Ratchet Ironhides throughout the years. Got into Transformers, as I told you I got into Transformers back when the when I saw Beast Wars. But when I got to see the 1986 movie Transformers the movie, then then I started to understand more start to know more about Transformers, especially now when I saw the Michael Bay movie. Anyway, so after I don't know how many years Hasbro had finally fits and remade every Ratchet and Ironhide molds. Is it satisfying? Some say yes, some says no. And so I'm doing size comparison into vehicle form. So, but I'm going to say the last special two I had throughout my years in nearly at the end of the video. So size comparison wise, here is Siege Ratchet in his Cybertronian medic carrier. And here's the Earthrise 2-pack Deluxe Ironhide. And for these two, pretty much when I was, displaying my Transformer figures, I had Ratchet and another Ironhide, displaying them as close to G1, even though they were Cybertronian. And then when I found out they made a 2-pack edition of Ironhide Ratchet, Ironhide with Prowl, if I remember, and Ratchet with, I forgot that RC lookalike woman. Yep, I don't think the name cannot be able. The name I will not remember. She looks like RC, but not. She's a light greenish bluish version of her. Forgot her name. She did appear in one of the season 3 Transformers Transformers shows. Anyway, so yeah. So this one with the Earthrise Ratchet was close to be my holy grail till these two popped up. Anyway, enough said for the comparison. We'll do a comparison in robot mode after I transform them. So I'll start transformation for them, and it's gonna be a pain in the butt because transforming them from vehicle and to robot or robot to vehicle is a pain. I'm not kidding. Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. What do I need to do? Oh dear me. Oh man. Okay, see, the riskiest part is the pegs for both Ratchet and Ironhide. They are very strong at the same time. While you're doing transformation, they're a pain to unpeg. I sometimes thought about uh, sand it down a little, but that's just risky for me because I don't really have steady hands. Okay, there. So it's just a little like wobbly, but not by force. But you just had to wiggle a little so the peg will unpeg. Next part is I'm gonna get Ratchet there. Eh. So the coolest part of this new mechanism for Studio Series 86 Ironhide Ratchet, they hide the windows to become their feet. I mean, here's the example. See? Here's the window, the side windows, folded in, and then becomes its feet. I haven't I haven't got any QC issues lately. I don't know how many times I've been transforming it, but um, as I recall, normally these plastic lens are very sensitive, as I heard of. So I'm very careful of transforming them slowly. So yeah, for Iron Ratchet, their side windows will be on the sides, and there's a little his sirens will be on the back of his leg. But you know what? I'm okay with it. Okay, next part, and yeah, this completes his lower parts. Now to finish this, I'm gonna pull up the hands, turn this around, and let's see, turn. Oh, gotta leave the front grill right here because that's will be his back. Then twist it around carefully. And next part is pulling out the head. And so chest piece. So you have these sides window fold in. And this fold the topper shell will fold in. And this folds in. Clips. You hear the snap. That's when it slips in. And make his arms. Then you see these two pegs on this side and this two pegs on the above will create the whole torso area, completed it, and then the last part is folding up the grill to become its back. I mean, there is no page for it, so whatever you like to make his front grill to turn his back, you could turn like fold it like this. That's kind of weird, or just have it rested this way. I mean, it's your toy. You do what you like. And here's Ratchet, and he comes with his two guns or pistol guns from the movie where they were shooting him both Ironhide and I mean both Ratchet and Ironhide were invaded by Megatron the Decepticons on their shuttle going to Autobot City. Okay, I shall transform Ratchet later. I gotta transform these two to finish up size comparison. So both Siege Ratchet and Earthrise Ironhide both has both the same transformation, but there's a major difference: is the top cap it becomes their shield. I mean, does this shield will fit in this one? No, it has a different peg mechanism. It's kind of weird. Oh yeah, about this Siege Ratchet is a painted. I custom painted to make it look like G1, but at the same time Cybertronian. Because the original Siege Ratchet his hands were like gray but not red hands. And I mean, everything was just like different. So I want to make Ratchet close to G1. Same goes with the Cybertronian Siege Ironhide I have with him too. I mean, you see the major difference. If I could try to flip this, there we go. There we go. Oh yeah, next part is I think I folded into became yeah, there we go. Then I'll put his weapons together. Now 1 second, I'll do a quick smoke. Vape, not smoke. Well, it's still the same. So yeah, here's my custom painted Siege Ratchet. Now for Ironhide, it's the same transformation, but major difference is I had to remove everything off, which this is going to be the weirdest challenge. Fold this in, fold this in, fold this in, fold this in. Pop open the whatever we call it. But yeah, this becomes a shield for Ironhide and Ratchet. And the major, oh yeah, I did a lot of customization for Earthrise Ironhide, and same goes with Earthrise Ratchet is changing the feet. I got the non-amp feet, but I did some painting for the windows and everything to match it, and changed the wheels to make it like Earth mode. I'm very sleepy right now, so yeah, I'm about to go to bed soon after this review. And what's so cool about the new feet is transformation. I mean, you don't need to do parts forming because the last of the other feats. I mean, that not made for our Earthrise Ironhide and Ratchet. I mean, were parts for me. It was disappointing. So now, I mean, since they made a third custom molded uh, Ironhide and Ratchet feet, you could now like don't have to do ports for me. You just have to twist the window and go it inside out to become its feet. I mean, this. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to say this: the Earthrise Ironhide and Ratchet, they are good, very good figures. And I would never. I mean, even though I had these guys, I would never trade them off. I'll just keep them as other collections, just like my other Optimus. Oh wow! There we go. Plug that one in. Plug that one in. Then there's a little peg in, so there. And get his weapons ready. These are non-nap guns. Oh yes, I am into puzzles as well. And I'm into model kits. Just to answer your questions, ask more. I mean, you're the first person to ever comment on my live. I hardly have people come to my live, so you're the very first. And This page goes in. So, yeah. So here's the Earthrise Ironhide. I used to keep him as display with Earthrise Ratchet a long time ago. I think 3 years ago. I lost count. I mean, this was like pretty much my G1 ish display. Okay, now that's out of the way. Let's continue the main focus, transforming Studio 86, Studio Series 86 Ironhide to robot mode. Same as like Studio Series 86 Ratchet, but I had to wiggle it to unhook the peg carefully. Somehow. Nope, nope, nope. I can do it. Hmm. Okay. So how to do this? Okay, there we go. That was risky. Whew. Thank you. Now I'll do the same. I start with the foot. Fold this in, fold into the feet, clip it on, and where's the next part? Fold this in. There we go. Had this rested. Other part, same as the first. Of course I will. Thank you. I mean, I'll be doing more Transformers Live because I have like over 50 of them on the shelf. I mean, I think I'll need to take some pictures and put it on my YouTube post. Whew, I need to breathe. Let's see. What is it I need to do? Oh, yes, I remember. First, unhook the peg. Then we turn this around carefully without forcing it. There we go. Then plug the ribs in to form a chest. And then pull out the head. Fold this in. There we go. And now the next part is fixing the arms. Then we fold up the front grill to become its back, having it resting. One of the two. Okay, there. That should do it. And last but least, give him his weapons. And here you go. Here's Studio Series 86 Ironhide. Here's the. I mean, I bought these two on Amazon. Well, no, I didn't bought him on Amazon. I bought him on Amazon. Sadly, I guess there was a paint mess up paint or a little scratch on his face. I don't know if you see it closer. I mean, was I sad? I was a little sad, but at the same time, I was like thinking, do you know what? I don't feel like buying another Ironhide. Do you know what? I could live with the scars. I mean, if I want to repaint him, I could repaint him if I want to, but he's still the best Ironhide figure. I mean, yeah, there's a little scratch like he has a scar on his left face. But you know what? I still love him from this day on. Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, I got Ironhide on Amazon. I found Ratchet at Walmart while I was doing Star Wars hunting. So here you go. Here's these two Holy Grails, and they are close enough to be G. They are like completely G1 original back in the old days in 1980s. Um, I went through a lot. As I said, I went through a lot of Ironhide and Ratchet. Yeah, yeah. Well, no one. This is the reason why he's called Ironhide. What did I remember? Oh yeah, all my life. I think back at 2009 when I first started my first job, and I wanted. I mean, if I wanted to start collecting Transformers, I had to work for it, and all that hard work paid off. I mean, after my, I mean, I don't work with my old job. This is my fourth or fifth job I have. I'm now a groundkeeper. I clean apartments outside, yes, of course. So yeah, I went through many Ironhides and Ratchet to find the perfect or the most G1 G1 Ironhide and Ratchet throughout my life, and finally after I don't know how many years now they Hasbro had made tried to make the perfect Ratchet and Ironhide. These two looks perfect to me. I know there's no such as perfection. So throughout I went. I found all. I went through my bots of Transformers looking for at least all my Ironhide and Ratchet. I found some of them, but I can't find the other ones because they were all in the bigger container box. I had like hell load of shitload of Transformers. Excuse my language. So let's start with a little size comparison. So how am I going to do this? I'm just going to back this up a little so you could see clearly. So here is the Siege Cybertronian form of Ratchet and Ironhide in robot mode. They're both the same height, but major difference is these two has bigger heads than these two. And maybe I could do close up mode. I'll put you right here. And the next one are they used to be my only display. Here are the Earthrise Ratchet Ironhide. And doing this the usual. Yeah, look at the major difference of the looks and the heads. And now, last but least, throughout the years, I had these guys. Well, I think I rebought them, but I had them when I was like when I was about 23 years old. If you guys, if you guys ever remember Transformers Classics and the Japanese version of Henkei, it's not hentai, Henkei or Transformers United. So here's my old. How was it? How long ago was this? 2007, 2008. So this is close to 30 something odd years. I don't know how many years has it been. So here's the Henkei version of Ratchet and Ironhide, and they are shorter than these two. So here's the main difference. I mean, they were like close enough to be G1, even though the looks were different. I mean, would you say same thing to the other Optimus? And the major difference is I custom painted this to look close to G1 like. Dang it. Okay. So here's Ironhide. I mean, the downside part is the back area was kind of weird, but you know what? Yeah, so their transformation for these figures, if you guys want me to do a review of another Ironhide and Ratchet, maybe I'll do that right after I do the whole entire G1 Transformers display the main display. So yeah, these two transform some sort of not really a van, but some sort of I don't know what car it is. It's like a mini Cooper van, something. I don't know. But anyway, that's all the size comparison. So I'll put the main guys in the front. Oh, I kept forgetting. So articulation for these two. You know what? I'm going to do articulation for my favorite guy because Ironhide is my favorite. So articulation for these two. Head on the ball joint. Arm goes 360 around and backwards, and goes like I mean his elbows could go like us humans bend to the right or left, and elbow bend, and oh wow, this is new. Hand swivel could do 360, but his blaster pistol's in the way. Legs could go forward. You just have to have the crotch piece up to move it forward and backwards. Knee bend, and the ankle tilt, yes. Uh, and could do at least a foot or ankle bend, and could do a Jean Claude Van Damme split. Almost forgot about articulation. Thank you, thank you. I never expect someone would say I'm very smart, or not very smart, but smart. Yeah, I am smart in many special ways. Okay, now let's see. Yeah, that completes it. So now I'm going to display all the Ironhides and Ratchet, or Ratchet and Ironhides. Let's see. I'll put in the Earthrise first. Mm. And there's a downside part about these Earthrise Ironhide Ratchet is their standing is very, very complicated. Now I'm just going to move this back if I cannot accidentally knock them down so you can see the whole entire evolution or changes or how many Ironhide and Ratchets I bought. Okay, put these guys in the back. Would you mind stand properly, you two? You're killing me. Okay, much better, much better. Then get to the Cybertronian forms of them. And then the United or Henkei Classic versions, displaying on these. And there, that's pretty much that's it for this video, everyone. I hope you, and I mean, I hope everyone enjoy my review. That's pretty much jolts down these two. There are more Autobots and Decepticons I must review. I mean, in the way I completed the season 1 Autobots and Decepticons, and once I complete once I do the complete the review of the season one Autobots and Decepticons. Now we hit to season two. Oh man, it's gonna be a lot of reviews, but it's worth it. More, I mean, more reviews. I mean, more longer video parts, like my video game parts. Thank you. Anyway, everyone, Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas Day. Happy Monday, and I'm going to bed. I got work tomorrow. I wish I took a vacation. Anyway, bye bye bye.